Hello there. Wow. Perfect. Wonderful. Well done.
Okay.
What's up, everybody? The Nintendo Beast here, and it's mail time. Alrighty. So in here, we've got two rewards. We've got the 2024 My Nintendo Rewards Calendar, which is very exciting. It's finally time to retire my 2023 one. I get this every year, and it's so fun, and I love it. And from what I saw, the designs are actually even cool. So the 2023 one, it was okay. It was okay with the designs, but the design of this one looks really, really awesome, so I'm excited to tear this open. And then also, because it is the beginning of the year still, we had a reward from December, from the winter holiday season, here, and that is the Nintendo. It is My Nintendo. Okay, I wanted to clarify that. It does, in fact, say My Nintendo, so it is a My Nintendo Christmas tree ornament, which is very exciting. We're going to get into that as well. Let's start with that one. Why don't we, right? So as you can see here, you got the full cartoony, and let me see. I want to say it matches the 2023 calendar art style. I'm not totally sure if that's true or not. It might not be, so don't quote me on that. But you have like the kind of cartoony illustrated version of the entire Mario Brothers cast. You got Yoshi, Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad, the Koopas. You got Bowser and Bowser Jr., DK. Did I miss anybody on there? I don't think so. Oh, I missed the Goomba. How did I miss the Goomba? I missed the Goomba in the corner there. And then just like the regular red background on that. Let me pop this bad boy open. On the back, before I do, on the back there you can see it has the ribbon, the little red ribbon that you can use to hang it on the tree. Alright, so again, there's the back, the ribbon, as you saw before. And then here, this is actually pretty cool. This is actually kind of cooler than I thought it was going to be. So this is not just some cheap ornament here. It's not like cheap plastic. I'm not sure what it's made out of. It is kind of cold to the touch, or like cool to the touch, I should say. It feels almost like metal. Let me just tap this with my. It does feel like you might be able to bend it because it is kind of thin. Not super thin, but it's thin-ish. But I think this is metal, guys. I think this is like a tin or like some kind of like sheet metal, some kind of thin metal. I don't know what it is, but it's some kind of metal, I think, that it's made out of. But what's extra cool about this is you see the design on the front, and I was fully expecting it to be blank on the back, but you actually have the same design on the back of it as well, which is really, really nice. I mean, if you're going to print on both the front and the back, it would have been nice to have a different design on the back. Maybe one that says, like, just like the My Nintendo logo, and it says, like, 2023 or something like that. So it's like, you could make it an annual reward, similar to the calendar. But, you know, that's just my own little pet peeve thing. I like the idea, at the same time, with that said, I like the idea of no matter how it lands on the Christmas tree, because, you know, ornaments, they sway, they don't line up correctly because of the branches of the tree or whatever. I do like the idea of no matter what side of this thing you're on, you're seeing the same image. I think that's really, really nice. I really appreciate that. And the overall print quality looks really, really, really good. There are some blurry spots you can't really see unless you really look close. Peach's face is a little bit blurry. And there are some little tiny details. You know what? That actually might be the only tiny detail that's kind of blurry. So they strictly did Peach dirty. They strictly did Peach dirty on this one. Only her face is a little bit blurry. Not wildly, but a little bit. But yeah, that's that. That's the ornament. And that means it's time. Next up is the 2024 calendar. Now, these are just like little desktop calendars. But it does look like it's going like a Paper Mario kind of route. So on the front there, you could see a bunch of the power-ups from Mario. And then on the back, you see, the top part of this is kind of, is like Pikmin-esque, and then the bottom part looks like they're kind of runes from The Legend of Zelda. So you get a little bit of their three, I don't want to say their three biggest franchises necessarily, but 3 of their big franchises that have that were big in 2023. So on the front, obviously, you have Mario power-ups from like Super Mario Wonder and stuff like that. And then you have on the back Pikmin from Pikmin 4. And then some Legend of Zelda runes from Tears of the Kingdom, obviously. So looking at the front here, it looks very nice. It's a little bit dinged up, but it's a free reward. It's to be expected. But I don't know if you could really tell here, but the numbers... trying to shift it in the light, you can kind of see it. The numbers and the power-ups and like the fun, anything that's really lifted from like this this sheet paper, I forget, graph paper kind of background there. Anything that's kind of like different from that has like a nice glossy finish. So all the different power-ups, the lettering, the numbers, all of that, the My Nintendo logo, all of that is actually glossy finish, and you can maybe kind of see that as I pan it around here. Oop, there's a really good angle. Yeah, there you can see it nicely. My ring light on the 2024. But the same thing on the back. Very cool. So let's pop this bad boy open. So I'm assuming it's gonna be very similar to previous years. Again, you just kind of pop it open like this. Okay. And when you pop it open, more fun things revealed here. The red pattern here, if you could see that, just My Nintendo logos all over that. We're also seeing, as you unfold it, you have, I don't want to let it fall, you have Animal Crossing icons on this side, and you have Splatoon icons on this side, which is very cool. So you have all the major Nintendo franchises, not all of them, again, but a lot of the big iconic Nintendo franchises on the Switch are present here on this packaging, which is very cool. So let me just lift these guys out of there. Again, as is tradition, inside just entirely the My Nintendo logo, and then you can just kind of seal this back up. Inside here you have all of your calendar slides, we'll call them, and then obviously the frame or the stand as well. So let me pop this stand together really quickly. There you have it. It's just your regular run-of-the-mill frame, and then these guys, these guys, it's really disorganized right now, but these guys just kind of sit. Let me show you, just one of them here. Boop. They just kind of sit like that on there. So now the most fun part about this is we get to look at the actual, the different images for the different months. So obviously you start off with your front slide, 2024 calendar, My Nintendo logo, all that good stuff. On the back of that, you have this absolutely useless thing where it has all the different months. I don't know why every calendar ever includes this. What you're actually supposed to do with this is just... no clue. Somebody leave me a comment in the comment section below. Tell me if there's any kind of functional purpose for this sheet or this page in every calendar. I've never figured it out, but that's just me. So next up is January. And January is pretty cool. It does feel like this year they're going off, rather than just like generic all the Nintendo characters, they're going off of individual games. So January, we do have Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Very clear on that. The design is so cool. So that's the front of it. And then on the back, same kind of thing. Just very simple calendar month layout. And you have the flower there next to the 1. February this year, we've got Pikmin 4 with Ochi. You've got your rescue corps officer. You've got all the different kinds of Pikmin there. And then on the back, same deal as January, says the number 2. And for February, you have a glow Pikmin. March, we are on to Animal Crossing New Horizons. We have Tom Nook. We have Timmy and Tommy on the front there. Very cool. And then on the back, we have Lloyd the Gyroid. April, we've got Splatoon 3, very obviously. So that's the design for April. Again, I love these contrasting colors on there. That purple and that like bright highlighter yellow kind of design. I love that. And then there is the back of April. For May, we've got The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. That's the design for May. I love the color palettes and the designs of this month's or of this year, I should say, of this year's calendar. It's very, very cool. And then on the back here, you've of course got your Master Sword there, and May 5. Then for June, we're kind of leaning into 2024 now rather than 2023 releases. We've got Princess Peach in her long-awaited title, Princess Peach Showtime here. And then also using the controversial look there. If you look at her face, it is very much the movie version of Peach rather than the traditional video game version of Peach. I know there's been some controversy around that in the new game. I won't comment on that. I'm just here to unbox and review these items. But and then here is the back of that sheet. And now we are backtracking a bit again. For July, we've got Pikmin 4 again. So we've got the big Bulborb there and all the different Pikmin attacking it. That is July. And then on the back here, you've got the Ice Pikmin and the number 7 and, you know, the word July. August, we've got another slide from The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom here. This time with Princess Zelda. And then on the back here, got August and the month 8. Then September, we've got another slide of Splatoon 3. It does feel kind of strange that they're kind of backtracking over games. There are plenty more Nintendo properties that they could be using at this point, but they're backtracking again. This one's for Splatoon 3, and that is the front there. And then here is the back. And now for October, I thought this was a missed opportunity in previous years, and thank God they're leaning into it now. October, fittingly, is Luigi's Mansion 3. So you've got Luigi with the Poltergust and Polterpup and King Boo? No, not King Boo. That is a regular Boo on there. That is not necessarily King Boo. But that is the front of that. And then on the back of October, you have the 10, the October, and Polterpup. November, they lean back into Animal Crossing New Horizons. You've got Isabella on there, and you've got KK Slider. I'm not mad at it. Again, I do feel like they could have... There are plenty more properties they could have included in here. I haven't seen Donkey Kong yet. I haven't seen Metroid. There are plenty other ones that they could have used, but they really focused on the main, like, 4-5 games here. But I'm not complaining. Love Animal Crossing. That is the front of November. And then on the back there, you have the Dodos. And then to close out the year for December, you have the full Super Mario Brothers squad. You've got Bowser on there, Princess Peach, Toad, and of course the Super Mario Brothers themselves, both Mario and Luigi. So that's a very, very cool way to go out for the year. I love that. And then there's the back. And then here it is complete in its stand. There is the 2024 desktop calendar from My Nintendo. Alrighty, it's time to choose a best in show and worst in show. It's always kind of difficult when you only have 2 items in a package, but I'm gonna have to give the worst in show, which is just the lesser of the two, a little bit less exciting to me of the two, to the Christmas ornament. I do really like it. I think it's pretty high quality. I'm surprised at how high quality it really is. I honestly don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting some kind of plastic thing, or maybe even a cardstock thing. I'm not sure. I don't know why I would expect a cardstock ornament, but regardless, it is metal, I believe. It's like a thin metal. The print is on both sides. It's a nice design and everything. It's just, of the 2 items, it was a little bit less exciting, and that's pretty much the only reason it got worst in show. So it's certainly not worst or bad in any capacity, but that leaves the best in show to be the calendar. I mean, realistically, I look forward to getting this thing every single year. This definitely did have its faults. Last year, it was okay. The calendar, it was okay, but it was very much just like, it was very red, just red backgrounds, and then just like the characters, the various Nintendo characters. This one is in a similar vein. I love the design of it. The graphic design elements of it are so much cooler this year. But with that said, it definitely felt like it only focused on a handful of games. And then there was just like that weird little shoehorn for Luigi's Mansion 3 for October, which I think fit perfectly, don't get me wrong. But like, there could have been a page of Donkey Kong, like just Donkey Kong characters, and that would have been super cool. Same thing with Metroid. I mean, we got Metroid Dread in the past couple years. We got the Metroid the Metroid Prime games being remastered. We have Metroid Prime 4 on the horizon, allegedly. Got all these games that could have been included on here. We did get Princess Peach Showtime. That's exciting. We got one slide of that, but then we got duplicates of Tears of the Kingdom. We got duplicates of the Super Mario Brothers. I think we only got one Wonder page, technically, but then the last page was, again, the Super Mario Brothers, the whole cast. So there was that. I'll consider that a duplicate. Duplicate of Animal Crossing New Horizons, duplicate of Pikmin 4, duplicate of Splatoon 3. It feels like there are just so many more Nintendo characters that could have been included. Any Pokemon characters. Even Detective Pikachu could have been included in here, and it just wasn't. So that was a huge oversight and a little bit upsetting on this part. But for the most part, I look forward to the calendars every single year. They're so much fun, and I love getting them and collecting them each year. So this will be on my desktop for the next 12 months, obviously, until the 2025 one comes out. But that's why it really won Best in Show with no real contest this time around. But let me know in the comment section below what you think of them, whether you got the same rewards with your platinum points or just based on my review and unboxing video here today. Leave me a comment about what rewards you have cashed in your rewards points for as of late. I'm just tongue-tying myself here, I apologize. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. That's the bottom line. Give me your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the Nintendo Beast channel here on YouTube and ring that bell for notifications. I upload new video content to the channel, such as this, every single weekday. So make sure you're subscribed and getting notifications for all those good things. Smash the like button on this video, and I think that's my whole spiel. So thank you so much for watching. I am the Nintendo Beast.